Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to TV Fam Central. Today we're talking about the often overlooked legacy of Ed Sullivan, a man who quietly and loudly became a civil rights icon. Ed Sullivan was born in Harlem and raised in Port Chester, New York, with a passion for showcasing music that reflected the city's diverse culture. He was tapped by CBS to host a weekly variety show, which he used as a platform to give old-timey vaudeville acts a chance to shine. But what's less talked about is how Sullivan used his show to speak out against racism and oppression. Sacha Jenkins' documentary, Sunday's Best, on Netflix explores this aspect of Sullivan's legacy, highlighting the ways in which he defied network censors to give Black artists like Mahalia Jackson, Harry Belafonte, James Brown, and Nina Simone a chance to share their talents with a national audience. By showcasing their music and message, Sullivan helped pave the way for future generations of musicians and social activists. You might remember the stories about Elvis and the Beatles on Ed Sullivan's show, but what about the many other Black artists who appeared on his program? From Billy Preston to James Brown, these acts not only brought us iconic performances, but also lent their voices to the civil rights movement. And it was all thanks to Sullivan's willingness to take risks and challenge the status quo. But why is Ed Sullivan's legacy so underappreciated today? The answer lies in his complex history with CBS, which often found itself at odds with his advocacy for Black artists. Despite being told that certain acts were too radical or inflammatory, Sullivan continued to push boundaries, refusing to let network politics dictate who got on his show. Even the network's attempts to silence him backfired, as viewers began to see Sullivan's platform as a beacon of hope and inclusivity. It was no coincidence that he introduced Toni Harper, a 12-year-old girl who would go on to become an ordained minister, to share her powerful rendition of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot with America. What can we learn from Ed Sullivan's story? That even the most unlikely heroes can make a difference when they take a stand for what they believe in. And that sometimes, it takes courage and conviction to challenge the powers that be and fight for justice. So next time you're scrolling through Netflix or YouTube, remember the legacy of Ed Sullivan, a man who quietly and loudly spoke truth to power, inspiring generations to come.